Hey y'all,
Welcome back
to the channel. Yes, honey.
I know you fucking lying.
Okay then.
Hey y'all, welcome back
to the channel, honeys.
Yes, y'all, welcome back. So,
Yes.
we are back with another review.
Yes.
But before we get into it, make sure you got your tequilas. Tequilas. Get into
it with your tequilas.
Yes. Make
Yes.
sure you got your chasers, your fruits, and set the mood. Okay, then we finna get into some good shit, so y'all better get in the mood.
Okay.
All right.
So this is Basketball Wives. What episode?
Episode 18, y'all.
Okay.
Jesus.
So it's opening with Duffy trying to apologize to Brandy, and Brandy is just not trying to hear it. You not listening. The same way you say she not listening, you not listening. The same way you say she cut you off, you was cutting her off. You are not being receptive to what she was trying to put out. Like, you had everything to say to her about her communication, email, and so forth. So far, so on. She tries to respond, and you just, no, that's not what I'm saying. You're not listening. You're not listening.
It sound like you need communication therapy.
It sounds like you want to have a problem. Like, is the network telling you to make this a big issue?
Yeah,
because the girl is trying to apologize to you, and I think she did it at least twice.
She did. She apologized.
And I think they asked you, did you receive
She
it or
said,
whatever?
She said, I received it. I apologize too. No, the fuck you did.
You can't apologize if you continuing with the same aggressive tone. You understand? Like, you wasn't being receptive to that apology.
Why are you so mad? Because she live in California and you want to be there too?
What's the problem, honey? What's wrong? You feel like you're losing your friend?
How? Girl, you just want to be starting something.
Okay, Mike.
Got to be starting something.
All the time.
Said you want to be starting something.
What's the problem?
Stop it.
Bye, girl.
Okay.
So, Angel and Rock, they talk about them getting a little bit more quality time. Angel learning to balance work and family and her personal life. She's trying to express to him that she's going through something, and she clearly didn't know what it was that she was experiencing. She's tired. She's crying. Even though everything may seem as if it's going right, to her, it's just a big issue and everything is not going like it's supposed to. She could have really verbalized that she was experiencing postpartum.
The smallest thing will happen that's like not a big deal, but I feel like a huge weight on my shoulders every time. I'm like,
Babe, come on, look, this is what I'm saying. You just going through an emotion.
same stuff that was before. So I want to go back to normal. Like,
that's exactly what you're going through.
Yeah, and Rock really wasn't understanding. He just breathe, which is good. You know what I'm saying? But I think you should also allow her to vent to you and to talk about what she's experiencing, and come in and say, well, babe, how can I be supportive? Right. What more can I do to help ease any type of worries that you may have?
Right.
What is it that I need to do as your man?
Right.
That's what you should have been saying instead of everything's all right, everything's fine. No, it's not. To her, it's not. Men just need to learn to be a little bit more emotionally available. Somebody's telling you what they're experiencing, you need to listen to understand, and then provide some type of feedback to where you're saying, I got you. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't provide that.
I felt so bad for Angel. You could tell she going through. She was just so... Even in her interviews, I was like, oh yeah, you definitely stressing out over there.
She looked good though.
You look damn good to just have a baby a couple months ago. So kudos, girl. Like, everything will be all right.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
Go get that professional help that's needed. Make sure you talk to your doctor and tell your doctor what you're experiencing. Go ahead and get that actual diagnosis.
Right.
Get you a therapist and work through those concerns.
Period. Okay.
So Jen, she talking about her hair business. with British and talking about Fashion Week, and British is mentioning, hey, you know, I still got this ankle monitor. I don't have nothing to wear. I want to still be cute. Jackie got us red carpet tickets. Like, I need something to wear. So she's hoping that Angel can make her a signature piece for her ankle monitor.
Yeah, I hope so too, because that'd be nice. So then it moves on to Jackie. She's still prepping for her real estate license, and she put a house demo situation together, and she invited Jen. Yeah, she invited Jen, who also has a real estate license.
Which we never knew, girl.
I didn't know that shit either, huh?
Because you really don't talk about what you have going on, which you should start doing more of. I like the fact that you plugged in the hairline this time. I think you even mentioned it a little bit earlier in the season or whatever, but you know, it's great now that you're mentioning it a lot more in almost all of your scenes.
Yeah, and Jen came over and looked at the property. I could definitely tell you probably do have a real estate license, because as Jackie's sitting up there trying to detail some shit, you had to give us some details, like, is this cherry wood floor? So I'm happy that you were able to go to support her and give her some pointers to let her know how you show a house, what you should be saying, those points or whatever. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. So Brandy, she believes that Duffy is intentionally trying to trigger her. Ma'am,
don't nobody care about you.
For one, can't nobody ruffle your feathers unless you allow them to. That's the sense of self-control. Okay? What she's doing to you is the same thing you're doing to her. So if you're triggered, imagine how she feels. Because y'all both doing the same thing to each other. Duffy is just tit for tatting with you. If you say something about your man, she's saying something about your man. You putting your fingers in her face, she gonna come back and do the same thing to you.
Okay, because that's
you raising your voice, she's gonna raise her voice.
And I am too.
You being aggressive with this, and doing all this, and people, she's doing the same thing you're doing.
I'm meeting you at the door.
Like, we see each other.
Period.
You know, I gotta meet you where you meet me. And I just think that you need to learn how to take some accountability.
What is so hard about accountability?
It's simple.
And people like to throw that damn word around, like, you need to take it, but don't nobody know how to take it. Oh my God, be better. Y'all too damn old not to know yourselves. Too old not to know yourselves.
It's crazy for y'all to be harpering about this small thing.
Girl.
It went from the situation with Malaysia to now y'all can't even have conversation.
I forget.
Well, to my understanding, the issue started with, you know, Brandy not liking. She kept throwing shade at Duffy for spending time with Malaysia. And now that Malaysia done left, it's like you continuing to draw it out, because Duffy at this point is saying, like, I can still spend time with her, but I still honor our friendship, and I know what and what not to say around you as it relates to Malaysia.
Okay.
Why can't you understand that?
You don't even want to give her a chance to show you that she can balance both.
She can continue to be the friend or the person that you've known while still building a relationship with Malaysia. You acting real jealous right now, and you too old for that shit.
You too damn old.
It's other women in the group that you can spend time with.
Good. I hope when y'all get to California, you get some business about yourself, because you too damn old, and clearly you not busy.
Okay. So British goes to Angel to get her little special made pieces for her ankle monitor. And Angel mentions to British, you know, what she's been experiencing. And British is like, hey, I've been there. That's postpartum depression.
That's what you got.
And so she kind of talks to her, give her some advice, let her know that it's normal. We all experience it, you know, after giving birth to a child. No matter how long it takes for you to start noticing the signs and the symptoms, this is what it is. And I think she gave her some great advice about going to, you know, talk to a professional or whatever, and just keep doing what she's been doing. She even encouraged her, saying, you're a great mom. You're doing a great job. And sometimes people need to hear that.
Yeah.
So kudos to British for being there, like, as a great support.
Cool. That was very nice.
Yes.
So then we move on to LA Fashion Week. Fashion Week is going on. If y'all remember, Jen is trying to get some inspiration. She's trying to launch her hair or do something with, ultimately trying to do a hair show based off of like Fashion Week, like a runway type thing.
Right.
And she has somebody that I guess is going to act as a mentor in the moment. So she's behind the scenes. She's, you know, checking things out, and she's also going to walk to try to get a reality of all the different directions of, a fashion show or whatever, so she can understand everything.
Right.
And so, the girls arrived. That she let the girls know that she gonna be walking or whatever, and it just seems like Jackie is trying to have a pissing match,
baby,
with Jen.
Jackie is
to help her with the whole setup of
this is lower end. So from what I do like couture.
Always supportive of Jackie. Girl, I came to you throwing shade at me.
Jackie is like, no, you should have asked me for my support regarding your hair and fashion production because I do couture. Okay, and I've walked a lot of runways and I got paid a lot of money for different shows that I've walked in. I could have been your go-to person to help you with your production for this hair fashion show.
Girl, shade in the damn fashion. Not shading, but definitely with that whole, I do couture. This is, this ain't on the level that I do. Like, just shady.
But I just love fashion, so I'm here. I want to see it. And I think Jackie does really love fashion. I think she does really love Fashion Week. You know what I'm saying? For her to, I have already had her red carpet tickets ready and thought about the girls to say, hey, let me ask you.
She only did that because Jen invited them to the damn show. She didn't want to be showed up. Well, I was going anyway. Well, I can get us on the red carpet then. Girl.
She definitely was throwing shade at Jen. And, she feels like as the OG who's done this, Jen should have come to her instead of going to this other lady to try to get behind the scenes research when I can be your research. Like, I can tell you what you need to know and I'll be there to support you. Jackie didn't really like that.
I think you should just learn to let people get whatever knowledge they want to get from you. I'm pretty sure it's probably some things that you done said, or it might have been some questions that Jen asked just to get some insight, and you just didn't realize it because she's actually behind the scenes at an actual fashion show and walking.
Right.
Like, it don't always have to be up in your face when people want advice. Sometimes they ask certain things or do certain things to see what are you going to say, how do you feel. So I think that Jen is going to get whatever insight and help from wherever she can, however she can. So I think she's learning from you too, Jackie. You just gotta just
relax.
Just relax and let her learn it.
And let her come to you when she's ready.
Exactly.
And I like the fact that the lady allowed for Jen to walk, give her that experience as a model, what they go through. Yeah, they gave her a little jacket to wear with the outfit that she already had, just so she can walk the runway, which was cool.
That wasn't couture.
Here you got drunk Jackie wanting to walk beside her off the stage while she walking on the stage.
How shady could you be, Jackie?
What was you doing, Jackie?
That shit was shady as fuck.
What was you doing?
Like, she said,
Jen's walking. Okay, well let me walk this one way with her.
Honey, it's not your moment.
What are you doing? I know you was drinking and you acted like you didn't hear her say that she was gonna be walking, but the liquor just definitely took control of you because you was showing out.
And was like, ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
No, they didn't.
Sit your ass down.
They did not.
Girl.
So she walking along while Jen walking along. She's loud. She's clapping for her girl. I mean, you can definitely tell the support was still there, but I think Jackie wanted to be a part.
She was jealous. That's what it was. Yeah, that's what it was. She wanted to be a part of that situation at the moment, so she was a little jealous.
Yeah, girl.
That shit was funny.
So the girls is all talking to Duffy and like, hey, I think y'all need to talk. You and Brandon need to have this conversation and finish it so that we won't keep having these issues every time we go out.
Okay, then.
And so she, her and Brandon, they agree to have a talk, but it turned into an argument. Y'all wasn't really talking to each other. Y'all was arguing. Brandon called her a weirdo. And and it's just like, y'all saying the same things over and over and over and over and over and over. My issue is this. My issue is this. My issue is this. Y'all got the same issues. I think Brandon need to shut up and listen.
Period.
Because Duffy heard the last time when you said she don't listen. It seems like when she went into this conversation, she was willing to be quiet. When she was quiet and did not respond or interrupt, then you had an issue with her facial expressions.
Pick one or the other.
Which
one
one
or the other.
Which one
you
you
either want this mouth or you want this face.
I gotta give you one.
One or the other.
You know?
And one of them gonna let you know I don't agree with you. So either you want me to show you with my facial, and
or
then
to say it.
And I think you want my face because at least I'm not cutting you off.
Right.
But you know it's a problem.
Yeah. And you able to get out everything you wanted to say without her saying anything. But then as soon as it was her turn to talk, you were cutting her off. You were jumping in. You wasn't listening. And she's just like, look, I don't want to do this with you. You my sister.
Right.
I want to get over this. I want to get past this.
Right.
But you ain't hearing that.
At all.
You doing this in her face. And you doing all of this.
Running up,
and you
walking
doing
up
this.
on her and shit.
All in this girl's personal space.
In public.
No elbow room.
Honey,
Girl.
I would invite y'all to another fashion
You
show.
were yelling.
Cut the camera off so I can talk to this bitch like I want
Like I want to. I can say whatever I want to say.
So you not saying what you want to say
You
right
been
now?
saying
You
what
not
you
doing
wanted
what you
to
want to
say.
do?
Because
so you doing it for the camera.
You've been saying the same thing the whole time. You've been saying it over and over the whole time, just in different ways, and maybe giving another example or two. But you've been saying the same thing. Now you want to get rougher.
What's up, rapper?
Okay, you getting rougher. You being aggressive. Your communication style is aggressive.
Aggressive.
All of this.
A rapper.
This.
You a rapper.
You know what I'm saying? Like you throwing little digs here and there. This the second time you basically said this girl ain't got no fucking intelligence.
That's what you did. Like you the smartest cookie in the damn bunch.
What's wrong with you?
Girl.
So they argue. They did not come to a resolution. They did not come to a resolve. There was no compromise.
At all.
And Duffy just was like, she's just gonna leave because they, at somebody's event. And here they are again having another public argument about the same thing.
It sounds like that friendship finna be over based off of kind of what I was getting from Brandy. Like it seemed like you don't really want to continue a friendship with her.
Yeah.
Like I think she definitely said she has no problem letting people go or whatever the situation is. And I don't know how you've known somebody for 15 plus years and y'all have like just such a minor dispute about somebody else that ain't thinking about y'all.
Not at all.
And now this is finna end that 15 plus year friendship.
That wasn't no friendship to begin with.
It couldn't have been. It must have been a mentor-mentee ship.
You
and now
want her
it's time to move on.
Your yes man. And she ain't willing to be no yes man.
That's a grown-ass woman.
Okay, she got her own opinions, thoughts, and responses, and family. And this girl don't want to follow behind you.
At all.
Everything you say, she ain't got to be in agreement with it. And Brandy, you need to understand, everybody is not going to be in agreement with you.
I don't know why somebody want to follow behind you. You barely know your man on how to get his ass to move you to damn California. And you been with this man for how long?
Do you want to follow behind
and you ain't figured it out.
It's like your way or the highway.
And clearly people ain't fucking with your way.
That highway seems a little bit nicer.
Oh, I love a good drive.
Okay
then.
You gotta treat the people around you a little bit better, if you want them to stay in your life.
Yep.
And it doesn't seem like you're open for her to be in your life. And if that's the case, you need to just say that and stop stringing this thing along because it's exhausting.
Okay then.
Okay, I'm exhausted.
I'm exhausted too. We can move on to the
so
next
over
time,
this situation.
Period.
So y'all let us know down in the comments below what y'all think about this whole Brandy and Duffy situation. What y'all think about Angel and her postpartum depression?
Yeah,
did Jackie actually have a silent competition with Jen?
She did. But let us know what y'all think about that shit because it was funny.
In the comments down below, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, follow.
Yes, on all platforms but Twitter in there.
Yes, everything but Twitter.
Right.
Okay. All right, y'all.